Superintendent Jonathan Jett, and we're going to talk a little bit about our school district and how he plans on improving it over the next couple of years. So the first question, if any of you have been on social media recently, then you've seen the hashtag #WeExpectSuccess. So Superintendent Jett, our question is, what does that hashtag really mean?
In my opinion, we expect success has to be what drives everything that we do in our district. When we start a new initiative, we have to expect that initiative to be successful. We have to expect success from our students, teachers, faculty, support staff. If we're going to move our district forward to a top 5 district, which is our goal, then we have to expect success and be willing to put forth the work effort that's going to ensure that we are a successful district in all areas.
Sounds great. How do you plan to help all Perry County schools improve the test scores?
We've started a lot of new initiatives over the last couple of years. We have a new teacher academy, and we also have a teacher leadership academy. The new teacher academy is a requirement of all new teachers that are hired in our district. They meet monthly with our instructional team here at central office to ensure that they are familiar with our expectations, what we expect out of our new teachers. They talk about instructional strategies, high yield instructional strategies, classroom and behavior management. We want to make sure that we're setting the groundwork for anybody that comes to our district to be successful. It also gives us an opportunity to evaluate those people and make sure that in the first 2 years or 3 years, they're the type of teacher that we want in our district long term. With the teacher leadership team, they've done a lot of work with the Common Core standards and mapping and pacing guides over the last couple of years. And most recently, we've implemented exit criteria, grades K through 8, because when we look at data, we noticed there were gaps. We had areas that were a certain group of students or maybe a specific teacher, they were very successful, but we didn't see that throughout the district. So what we wanted to do was hold everybody, every student and every teacher to those same expectations to ensure that regardless of where you go to school in grades K through 8, you're receiving the same quality instruction and you're also held to the same standards that everyone else is before you're promoted on to the next grade. And we're looking to expand that into the high school in the next couple of years.
Okay. We know that you're a new superintendent in this county,
Right.
So what is it that you like about your job?
I really like seeing the improvement and just not only for our students but also our teachers. You know, nobody wants to do a bad job, I don't think. And when we are able to provide teachers with resources and opportunities to improve, to see them carry that out in the classroom, it's really great to see. And to see students improving, to see students going from struggling readers to being proficient readers and being able to just improvement in their day-to-day activities.
In every high school, being college and career ready is pushed, and it's encouraged to all students. They want to be college and career ready. Why is that important before graduating?
It's important because if you're going to be successful and be able to obtain a job where you can earn a living wage, which is being able to provide for your family, you have to either meet the career readiness goals, which makes you ready to work ready, or we don't want to see our students not meet ACT benchmarks and have to take remedial courses once they get into college, because I feel like if students have to waste a semester or a year in remedial courses, then we failed as a school district. Every student that leaves here should be able to enter college wherever they want to go and be successful. Same thing with career readiness. You know, we don't want students to go across the stage at graduation and not be ready to either go to college, enter the military, or go into the workforce and be able to earn, like I said, a living wage.
I agree. Some of the students at our school were wondering if maybe the high schools could provide a practice ACT before the real ACT to help students prepare.
Our district leadership teams actually talked about that, and we're in the process right now of working out with UPIC so that at the end of this year, we could bus all juniors to UPike and take an ACT. That way, when they start their senior year, it would really benefit us as far as grouping students for RTI to see what benchmarks they hadn't met from day one. So we're not using MAP or another assessment to determine those RTI groups. Did that answer your question? Is that what you were talking about? Okay.
How do you expect to help all of Perry County schools to achieve the success that you hope for?
Well, I think it goes back from my standpoint. I have to hire effective people in all areas, from the principals of the buildings to instructional leaders here at the district to custodians, bus drivers. I have to hire people that want what's best for our students day in and day out. And they've got to be able to provide that quality instruction, and the people in administration have to be able to evaluate that instruction and determine whether or not that instruction is effective for all students. And if not, provide them with resources and opportunities to improve.
And my question for you is, within the next 5 to 10 years, what is your vision for the Perry County school system? What do you hope to see?
We actually developed a strategic plan, which is a 5-year plan, and we want 90% of our students reading on grade level. We want 100% highly qualified staff in the district, and these are just some of the goals. We want to improve our contingency fund from, which has historically been around 2% to about 6%, which would give us flexibility when we have a struggling school to possibly hire additional staff and people that have expertise in either reading or math or science. Continue to expand on dual credit opportunities, internet distance learning type opportunities for students at both high schools, and the overall goal to be a top 5 district. And the only way we can be a top 5 district is if every school is successful.
I agree. You spoke a little bit just then about the expansion of the dual credit opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering about the partnership with UPike that's going to be coming in the future. What is that going to entail?
Well, we're hoping that it will expand to where students can graduate with an associate's degree at the time they graduate high school. That's going to take significant work on our part. I've talked with some teachers about taking additional courses so that they can be qualified to teach a college level course, because right now not all teachers that teach secondary high school classes can also teach dual credit. So we're looking to expand the number of people, and actually as an incentive we would pay for some of those courses for those teachers to get qualified to teach the dual credit courses. But as I look at it, I want to expand and maybe get involved with other colleges. I met with representatives from Morehead State today about their dual credit opportunities. So, I don't want it to just be with one school, because I know a lot of our students may be going to Morehead, Eastern, Alice Lloyd. So as many of those as we can get involved, then there would be no question about whether or not those courses would transfer. Now the courses that we're offering are basically going to transfer to just about everywhere. But we want to make sure that as we expand, that if you plan to go to Morehead, that maybe we could offer some dual credit courses through Morehead while you're in high school.
In conclusion, if you could say something to every student in Perry County, what would that be?
Just come every day ready to be challenged. And if you're not being challenged, let your principal, your counselor, or someone here know, so that we can implement something, whether it be internet-based or a distance learning type activity, so that we can challenge you. Because if the work level is too hard, students are not going to learn. If it's too easy, students are not going to learn. There's that optimal zone where learning takes place. And we've got to make sure, based on data and the information that we have, that every student is operating in that optimal zone so that they can achieve.
Well, thank you for your time today.
Thank you all. I appreciate it.
We appreciate it.